ain't gotta really look, you know, you can just have some time, look, you be in the area, you know what houses to hit.
Right. Yo, Team RG, what it do? It's your boy Sinnizter in the building. I'm out here in Cali. I got to catch up with another Team RG family with the brother. You got notification earlier.
Yeah, there you go.
You got the notification. All right, y'all, listen. I usually do these videos, record the video, and then put it up, but we're going to do it live. I got this idea from Miss Diva. What up, y'all? What up?
What's going on, family?
I'm with my boy D. He getting ready to... Let me move this out the way. So everybody in there, yo, Quick, what up? I met this young kid right here, Science Theory. What's going on, man? Aaron said, what up, y'all?
What's going on?
Aaron is in Team RG also.
Okay.
All right, y'all, look, check it out. D's getting ready to come tonight. He got to finish up. What you got to finish doing?
Well, right now, since they changed
turn the lights on.
They changed a couple things in California where now you got to have a birth certificate or passport and proof of residency,
right,
like a check stub or a bill or something like that. So they just changed it, but I just got to get that information. You know, my birth certificate got to come from Southern California. You know, Pop's gonna help me out with that, and then once I get back, you know, the only thing I do is take my my general knowledge test.
Right.
And then I'm back in the game. You know, my doubles, triples, and hazmat can wait until my foot is back in the door.
Right.
So that's basically the only thing. That's just that little small red tape.
Right.
But other than that, you know, it's been 9 years. I'm ready to get back in the game, get my hustle back on strong again.
There you go.
So, you know, that's basically it.
What's going on, everybody? I was trying to find something on XM Radio. Yo, be sure to hit the thumbs up, man. We got 32 people in the building. All right, y'all, listen. You have to make that decision what you want to do with your life. Time waits for nobody. And I was coming, I'm out here on Cali 99, heading southbound on my way to Chandler, Arizona. Yo, Aaron, what's going on? Yo, Arnold, what up? So, my man Junior Powell from Canada up in the building.
What's up, Canada?
So, how long you been following me on YouTube?
Woo, since Roadmasters.
Man, you took it back.
I'm talking about Roadmaster. I done seen Sin from Roadmaster when he was going through there through Warner, through his training. And,
right.
Man, it's just been, it seemed like over 20 years.
Man, trucking speeds time up in the world.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Miss Pearly. I got to do it one time for Miss Pearly.
How you doing, Miss Pearly?
I'm trying to get that rent money for you, Miss Pearly. By the end of the day, Miss Pearly, you have your rent money.
Yeah.
But any of y'all see me out here on the road, man, holla at me. I know sometimes, yo, cause he seen me last time and I came through, like, yo, wait, Sin was just here.
Yeah.
And I just blew through the state, like, phew.
Man.
But I was coming down because last night I was supposed to went to Salinas. And he's like, yo, if you come through Fresno, holla at me. I'm like, yo, I'm not going to be on that side. But then, hey, the powers above said, yeah, we're going to switch things around. So I ended up coming down 99. And I looked on my map like, oh, I got to go through Fresno. I might as well holla at the homie. So, come, be part of, he's part of the legacy. Like I tell y'all, get with me so y'all could be in the video, so y'all could be part of the legacy.
Man.
Now, what were some of the trials and tribulations you went through in life?
Ooh. Starting out with a 16-year relationship, you know what I mean? I was rocking.
Right.
You know, she wasn't a bad woman, you know what I mean? It was just like some of the choices we made wasn't 100% right for each other.
Right.
You know, and unfortunately, you know, God blessed me to move on, you know what I mean, and make different steps, you know. I got a very privileged woman in my life that helped me and guided me, you know, and well, I fell short, so I appreciate that. And, you know, I fell short. I got a DUI, you know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's like, oh, you got a DUI, you can't bounce back from that, you know. You
right.
never get your license back, you know. It was a bunch of negativity, you know, and I didn't watch a lot of videos, you know, that came from you saying about people being negative, you know. People gonna be negative. Let negative people speak negative.
They're gonna try to put that ceiling on your sky.
Exactly, you know what I mean? But you can't, I don't want that. You keep it, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, with the good graces, you know what I mean? And just stay focused and stay motivated, you know what I mean? My opportunity came around knocking the second time. I didn't sit at home and wait for it to knock, you know? I got up and made things
Right.
happen. You know,
Right.
so that's what it is, man. I didn't seeing videos. You can't sit at home and expect things to happen. You know, you gotta get.
You
off
do
your,
nothing, you get nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. And then the Bible said, if a man don't work, a man don't eat. So get up, get your job, do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Make a living for yourself, man. You gotta live some type of legacy. If it's not for you, leave it for somebody.
Right,
They can
right.
enjoy it in the long run.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't leave that headache. Don't leave them with a bunch of bills. You know what I mean?
Right.
When it's that last final breath that you take and everybody there to speak on you on your behalf,
What
you
will
want
they
people to
say about
speak
you? Right.
positive. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, man, he was lazy. He didn't want to do nothing. You know what I mean? No, man, leave a positive legacy around. You know what I mean? It's not even
Right.
about all that. You know
Right.
what I mean? If you ain't got kids, that's fine and dandy. You know what I mean? But still leave something positive.
Right.
I'm going to tell you, you got mamas, you got sisters. You know what I mean? Leave them something good, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's my main thing. You know, just like I was sitting there talking to Sin, we had a real man-to-man conversation.
We having real conversation right now.
Man.
For all the fellas.
Check this out. My biggest question that I asked Sin, and I told him, and I pondered on this question for a long time to ask Sin. And I want everybody to take out a moment and really think about this. What is the main reason of why you out here driving trucks, man? Outside of being away from family and trying
Right.
to make a decent paycheck and, you know, trying to run away from your problems, you know what I mean? Because when you come back, your problems going to be there. So
Right.
what is your real legacy of being out here, being away from family, other than, oh, I'm just tired, I want to get away from home? Nah. What is your major legacy? Is it, you know,
Right.
is it a house, a car, a business? You know what I mean? There's more to it than just, oh, I just want to go out there and make a living. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. No, man, because I know there's some drivers out here that make
That's
some
angry.
dang good money.
Yeah, yeah,
And that
yeah.
is angry. And
Yeah.
You can't come out here in this type of field being angry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you got a woman, don't go jump in the truck and want to get away from home because you're angry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good friend. I just accepted his friend request. What was that brother's name? I watched his video and he was talking about don't make sure everything at home is right before you jump out on the road. Jacob. There you go. I'm giving a shout out to you, Jacob, because that video was
Prime
real
driver
good.
Jacob. Yeah.
Man, me and my girl watched your video. We both gave you a thumbs up, and we can only give you one, but we gave you two, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because that really opened up our eyes to a lot of drivers that think that they can just up chuck and go. You know what I mean? Home is key, man. If you don't take care of home, then what is there?
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people got to realize that. You know?
Right.
So, I mean, ain't much I can really say about that. That's just like my biggest question to everybody that's out here, you know? What is your main legacy of doing this? Why is you out here?
Right.
You know?
Right.
You away from your family. You get homesick. You know, there's a lot of things that go through your head.
You sleeping in your truck that's the size of a jail cell. You don't get the sleep, and then, like, I sleep in my truck so much when I go home it's hard for me to sleep in my regular bed. It's uncomfortable. I'm tossing and turning. My girl will be at the head of the bed, but I'm at the foot of the bed with my feet towards the head of the bed because I'm just not comfortable.
Yeah.
It takes like 2 days to unwind to be able to sleep in my own bed at home.
Yeah, but by the time you unwind, it's time to get back out and get on the hustle.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, it's called sacrifices. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to make sure you sacrifice it for all the right reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a young man growing up, I didn't understand a lot of things, but one thing that I understood was a person told me if you
you can pull that live feed up. You can see the comments.
Yeah.
Pull yours up. See what comments.
Let me see.
So you can.
Let me go jump over here. There we go. Oh. Let me see.
We gonna pull up the live feed so he can see the comments, and y'all can also put y'all input, and he can see what y'all reason why y'all trucking. What's your reason why you trucking? So he can see what y'all.
I got you right there. There we go.
What's your reason why you trucking? You see, like, hey, Sin, what you know about Warner? Are they a good company for felonies? Hey, do the application.
You know what? The actual all thing, I'm going to tell you, I started out with Warner when I was 21.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, it's not about your record.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's all in how you present yourself at that moment in time. And at the same time, this is what you do. And this is what you do. You do your footwork. If a person tell you no, guess what? Don't let that opportunity, because that one door closed on you. You keep moving.
Right.
Don't stop.
Right.
I'm going to tell you, a person that sits there with concrete around their ankles will never accomplish nothing.
Right.
Get out there, man. Break them chains. Get that concrete, that weight off your feet.
Right.
And do it moving. Just like if you can walk to the store to get you a soda, walk and get you something to eat, do that same walking energy and put that into what you really, really want.
Yep.
Because you can't just sit there, man. Ain't nobody gonna tell you, okay, somebody can sit there, no, they not gonna hire felons. Then you turn around, you do your footwork, all of a sudden, oh yeah, we're gonna get you an orientation on Monday.
Right.
Don't worry about nothing. All thing you gotta do is have your bags ready, this is what you need to have, you gone.
Yep.
So don't let nobody tell you nothing is not possible. Just like a person told me it wasn't possible for me to get my trucking license back again.
Look, real spin, appreciate the advice.
Oh man, no problem. I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look, you can see the comments there. So
I'm sitting there talking, my bad. I'm trying to multitask, my bad. I do appreciate it, but I also appreciate the shot back out. But yeah, man, do your footwork, man. Don't let nobody do no footwork for you.
There you go. Drop it.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know, everybody heard my struggle, and that's why I started that Chronicles of the Struggle.
Yeah.
Where everybody else could tell the different things they've been through. You know, rent being backed up, no food in the refrigerator, child support, not seeing the kids, working jobs that ain't paying nothing.
Man,
you know, like I said, how many of y'all been to that point, at that point in life where you want to go buy something, but you got to sign into your bank account, if you even had a bank account, to see if you had the money to be able to go buy something?
Yeah. Somebody just asked, where are we now? We're in Fresno, California, off the 99.
Up here in Fresno.
You know, give a shout out to my hometown, Fresno, California. I appreciate Sin for sliding through. I was trying to catch him.
All the way from the East Coast.
Man.
Out here in the West
So
Coast.
don't sit there and say
Killer
that.
Cali.
Don't sit there and say that West and East can't meet, because this is a living live off of Facebook. So West.
What was I listening to when I said, what you know about this?
Oh man, you slapping that easy, man. Come on now.
That's my boy right there, man. I'm mad easy go.
Man, I hate.
But listen, a lot of people, like you said, you was in a relationship for 16 years, and my boy just had a student, 23, 24. But he was on his Instagram, he was watching that girl back home, seeing if she was smashing his people.
Yeah.
What advice could you tell the younger, we not old, but the younger gentlemen that's under our age, in their early 20s, that got that type of relationship? They do trucking, but then they worrying about what the girl doing back home.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you gotta worry about that girl back at home, she ain't for you.
Right.
Because the first and foremost thing is, if you out here, your girl's supposed to have your support. And I'm gonna tell you, when your paper get right and your paper get long, that same one that's out there doing what she's doing, when that money get right, she gonna be chasing you.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you, if you wasn't with me from the jump, then ain't no need for you to tailgate me now. So guess what? Like any other thing, when you're a trucker, what's behind you? Your rear view. You see everything in the rear view. You worried about what's in front of you. Never worry about what's behind you. They call X's for a reason. Remember that.
Right.
Don't never go backwards. It ain't worth it.
Dropping jewels. Don't I keep bringing y'all jewels? What was it? The other day I brought y'all 2 owner-operators dropping jewels. Now my boy D dropping jewels. I'm going to let him go ahead and drop the jewels.
Hey, I'm just honest, man. You know what I mean? That's the best way to
So what's the goal for... So, first... what's the goal for you and wifey? What the 5-year goal? Did y'all sit down, put the list together, like this is our goals? Her feeling about you getting back in the truck and what she does? Because you know, there's a lot of women nowadays that don't do nothing.
No, they don't.
Some women can't even cook nowadays. Like they burning water.
Man.
Like you burning the water?
How you burn water?
Yo,
you get in the shower, the shower water hot, so how you burning that?
Yo, they burning water.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want you in my kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my 5-year goal between me and wifey right now, she work out of hospital. You know, I want to get back into trucking. I want to get married before I get back into trucking, first and foremost. Because that's my support. That's my backbone. I need that.
Right.
And then I want her to take about 2 years off. I want her to go back to school and further herself in the field that she's in now, the medical field.
Right.
You know, and then after that 2 years, that'll give me enough time. She'll go to school. She's going to work part-time. She's not going to take the full, you know, off. And then we looking to buy us a house, you know what I mean? And build the kids to make sure that they get them a little savings account where they can start saving their money and teach them how to be more responsible, financially responsible.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, when I was younger, we didn't get that. See, nobody taught us, oh, you know, you got a credit card, don't go out there and spend it or blow it up. Now you got a bill and you talking about, well, how I'm going to pay it. Well, you should have thought about that when you went out there and start sliding that credit card. Now these people want their money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. So now my thing is to teach the younger generation more financially be stable.
Right.
You know, it's not all about, you know, you want to go out there, floss the Jordans and all that stuff. That stuff is all fine and dandy.
Yep.
But there's a time, there's a place for you to do all that. Don't go financially broke behind trying to do that.
Exactly.
You know, and that's where I'm at. You know, it took me, I'm 35. I'll be 35 this Wednesday.
Right.
You know, and I didn't learn it. You know what I mean? Saying I really didn't. But now I'm at a point, it's like, okay, where do I want to be at now? What am I working for? Okay, why am I doing this job? Okay, well, the reason why I'm doing this job is to get to this next step. And this is the whole reason of why.
Right.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Red Deuce the trucker, you know what I mean? Marriage and then trucking. Yes.
Oh, yo, Red, what's up, Red?
But yeah, man, that's my main thing, you know, is marriage, man. That's a covenant to make sure that your foundation is strong. You know, and that's like the main thing, see?
All truckers need to be like y'all.
Hey, man, we can only spit the game out there. It's up to you to soak it up. We can lead you to water, but we can't make you drink it.
Facts.
And that's just real. Facts. You know? It's just like, matter of fact, a good friend of mine told me, if you surround yourself around positive people, positive things will happen. So guess what? You hang around negative people, guess what's going to happen? A bunch of negativity. Guess what? Because the people that already got negativity, and then when you start to prosper, they don't want to see you rise. They want to keep pulling you back down.
There you go.
So guess what? The next best thing to do is get out of that situation, man. Keep your circle small as a Cheerio. That way you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yep.
And nothing is going to bring nothing bad to you, see?
You know what? Let's really just get down to the real. Let's get down to the real. Our own kind. We all, like I always say, we all find it dandy when we broke.
Yeah.
But soon as one of us come up just a little bit, somebody get in their damn feelings and be like, yo, he think he this. Or,
he think he better than me now.
Yeah. He doing this, he doing, you know what I mean? And that's why, like, when I came out here and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna put the game out there.
Yeah.
This right here, never grew up together, ain't from the same coast, man. But it's just the fact of men, real recognized real and real men handling business, because it's like, I want to see him succeed. I don't want to be the only one, and let me stress this. I do not want to be the only one successful. I want to take and share as much of the success I can, because I can't take it with me when I'm gone. So I want to leave this legacy behind, so when he retire and his kids get older and my kids get older, and they can be like, damn. Or me and him retire and be like, damn, homie, remember that day we were sitting up there at the truck stop?
Man.
And we just did the video. And this is things that he can always go back and look at years later, because the internet gonna be around for years.
Yeah, this ain't going nowhere.
This ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
But this is the building of the legacy of Team RG. It ain't just about Sinnizter. I'm successful because I'm sitting here and I'm sharing my knowledge, and I'm asking, yo, what were some of your struggles? Because what you might have went through, somebody might be sitting home right now watching this video like, damn, I'm going through that right now.
Man, because I'm telling you, my struggles was hard. I'm talking about Man, waking up, PG&E off, you keeping the house lit by candles, you know what I mean? You taking cold
Wait,
showers.
what? You had the house lit? You had to do...
Yeah,
oh,
candles.
no, you got to tell us that.
Yeah, man. Oh, bro, look. This is okay, look. I was messing with this one particular female, the one I was talking about for 16 years. And, man, we was in a struggle, man. You know, her sister, she left her apartment. I started talking to her. We went to move in with her sister.
Right.
You know, and then her sister got married, and her husband upchuck left us with the kids and stuff like that. You know, so the struggle was real.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm like, you know, she trying to do what she can. You know, she got 3 kids. I'm working at Zaki Farms, trying to bring money in, and then, you know.
What was the pay there?
Zaki Farms, I think I was bringing home about like $400.
God.
You know what I mean? But then that's like, you know, $400 after tax. You got to think about it. You got,
Right.
You got a car, you got kids, you got food, you got bills. And it's just like, okay, by the time you turn around, it's like, man.
The struggle is real.
Basically, the only thing I worked for was a check stub. You know what I mean? And that wasn't cool. You know what I mean? Then,
Damn, 400. So,
And the reason why it was $400 because I was going through a temp agency. You know, they got to get their percentage and then taxes. And
see, that's another thing. I have not spoke to somebody who brought that up until now.
Man.
Going through a temp agency. New York has a lot of that.
Man.
Temp agencies where you temporarily go here. I got this spot. They looking for help.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, drop that.
Yeah, man. I mean, them temp agencies, they good to get you on your feet. I'm going to tell you, they are baby steps. Okay, that's like when you come from crawling.
Right.
Those are your baby steps.
Right.
Then when you start walking, that's when you start shoot your expectation up a little more higher. Okay,
Right.
Look, I got this temp agency. Okay, yeah, we already heard, oh yeah, well, we're gonna hire you. Just give us the time, you know. We just need to make sure we're gonna train you on the equipment and everything. Yeah, that all sounds all good. But guess what? While they sitting there waiting and they trying to train you, guess what? When they get that or that phone call come through, look, we need that bill paid. You can't tell them, oh, look, my job, I work at the temp agency. They not trying to hire me on permanently. They not trying to hear that.
Right.
So therefore, you got to make your own steps. You know what I mean? If you working at a temp agency, man, get that little side job at McDonald's, Taco Bell, man. These temp agencies is only there to make their profit. They are there to help you. But I'm going to tell you, temp agencies is just over broke.
Yep.
That's what job stands for. Just over broke. That's all it is, Sin.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we all been through that struggle. We all know how it is to get that paycheck and you pay them bills and all of a sudden you looking like
all that work you did and you ain't got nothing.
Man. So I mean, come on, family. We all gotta stick together, man. We all gotta share knowledge to help each other. You know? We can't just sit there and keep it to yourself because I'm gonna tell you, that next man that got rich, he didn't keep that knowledge to himself. How you think he became successful and how he got CEOs and CEOs and all that?
Right.
You know what I mean? It was people that he built a foundation with and they came up together.
Team RG, that's what we got going on now.
I'm trying to tell you, it's not, Team RG is global.
There you go.
I'm talking about global. We don't know, honestly, Sam, do you know everybody that's in Team Global, Team RG? We don't know. We got CEOs. We don't know who watching it. That's why Sin sit there and say, man, stay positive. There should be no reason why we should be down putting anybody. Because that person that you might be down putting might be a CEO and you might not know. He might be in the same city as you and willing to give you a job, but then you didn't disrespected this man.
Yeah.
Now he don't even want to deal with you.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, when you come into certain things, you got to have a clear head and you got to come to things open-mindedly. Don't come into nothing closed-minded because you'll never succeed.
Yep.
And that's God honest truth. You know?
Yep.
And man, come on, people. We gotta stick together, man. It's not even about race or nationality, man. We are all one, man. We gotta come together as one unit.
Struggle don't see no color.
I'm trying to tell you.
Struggle don't see no color. Debt is debt. Debt is debt.
Yes, it is.
It don't matter if you black, blue, red, green, orange. Debt is debt.
That's right. Each one teach one. You got to teach each other, man. And my main thing is I was just telling Sin, I have a 13-year-old stepson, you know, and when I get my truck in, he gonna get back on the road with me and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm gonna try to keep him influenced in it right now. Worry about your books, your sports.
Right.
But when he turned 18, and I told him, if you're really serious, man, I'll teach you how to drive these trucks, everything that you need to know. Because you can be able to drive in the state of California at the age of 18. You can't do OTR until you're 21.
Yeah.
And I told him, imagine if you get in this game at 18 and then you turn 21. You'll be ready to buy you a house. How many kids do you know that's out here at the age of 18 making $1,000 a week?
Yep.
Come on, man. Kids want to sit back. Oh, mom this, dad this, I need this. Come on, man. Get out there at a certain age. When you turn 18, that's when your manhood begins. That's when your legacy begins. What is you going to leave behind?
Right.
You got to start planning. Okay, don't start planning too far ahead. Just plan for what your first year going to bring. What is your goal within that first year? And then once you accomplish that, then you start pushing.
Right.
Okay, what's my next 2 years? Then what's my next 5 years? That's how you start to make your steps. Then guess what? That goes from that baby crawl to them baby steps.
Yeah.
So guess what? Now you taking big man steps.
Then you start building that momentum.
Exactly. And guess what? When you get that momentum going, and then guess what? That train start heading downhill. Can't nobody stop that momentum but you.
Right.
So, hey man, you just gotta stay positive, man. I love everybody, and I'm gonna teach everyone that I can that's willing to open up their ears and listen.
Hey yo, Oakland Raider trucker. He got a YouTube channel.
Okay.
He's from Oakland Raider. You from out here in Cali, right? Yeah, that's he's a big Raider fan too.
Okay.
He just threw $5 up in there. He said, "Hey, go buy you a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit at McDonald's on me, homie." Listen, we trying to go to the Oakland game this year. You know what I mean? I drove past the stadium last week, man. I was emotional for real. I had tears in my eyes. I ain't even gonna lie. Real man shit. I had tears in my eyes because I'm like, I never had the money to be able to come out of state, come out from New York and seeing all of the things I'm seeing. And when I saw the Raiders Stadium, I was just knew I really hit a different level in trucking, because I'm like, this was because my sister. And all the emotion just rushed me, and I was like, yo, that's my team. Like, there's so many people who stuck in their city and can't go nowhere.
Some of them ain't even left the county lines.
You manless.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you gotta get out there, man. Opportunities is out there, man. And if you don't get out of that box, you'll never see the opportunities. You know what I mean? And
some people are afraid to get out the box.
But you know what though? Them is the ones that's I'm not gonna say it's institutionalized, because there is different types of institutionalized.
Yes.
You're not incarcerated institutionalized. You're institutionalized because you don't want to leave the product of your environment. That environment, guess what? You get out here, you drive trucks, you get out here, you move to another state, another city, guess what? You come back, them people gonna be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you, I work hard. I go to work and I come home. My own family don't see me like that. Saying they be like, well, where you been? You been driving? Where you been? I only go to work, I go home. Because I'm working on my foundation and where I want. It's not about kicking it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gonna kick it. Hey, present yourself, go around family. Hey, how you doing? If you don't get along with your family, still speak. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, how you doing? I love you. I know we don't get along, but I just wanted to say I love you. I care about you. Hey, I'm finna do a movie because I got other things that I gotta do.
Right.
That's all you gotta do. Because
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, everybody in everybody's family don't get along, sis.
Sure don't.
You know what I mean?
Sure don't.
So the ones that you do, embrace them. And even the ones that you don't get along with, still embrace them. Because I'm gonna tell you, when God say, it's time to go, guess what? I didn't like him anyway. Guess what? But you're going to be the same one feeling emotional in the back while they having his funeral.
Yeah.
On, man,
Dropping the most
that.
tears.
I'm trying to tell you.
Dropping the most
And it's
tears.
supposed to be a celebration because the person ain't suffering no more. Come on, family.
Facts.
Man, come on. One nation.
Sam, what you got in that reefer? Ice cream. Ice cream money.
Don't worry about it. We're going to slide in there and get some of that ice cream inside the truck stop. Not in the trailer, but the truck stop.
I saw Starbucks coming in here.
It's right across the street,
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But we have to uplift each other.
You have to. You have to.
Now, let's be real. A lot of us is not going to get along. A lot of us ain't going to get along. It's people you grow up with, you just grow apart from.
Yep.
Because some people like, back to piggyback off you, some people like being in that little comfort zone.
Yeah.
They don't want to take that chance of, I don't know, if I make that move, then it might not work. But you got to fail your way to succeed.
You know, like they used to say, only way you gonna know how it feels is if you fall and get right back up. That's just like that first time. Everybody done rode a bike in their life. When you fall, guess what? You got back up and you got right back on that bike. Don't sit there and make no excuses, man. Everybody, come on, man.
Here's some motivation for you. Look at King 803.
Okay, I got him.
Dropping jewels, guy.
Oh man, you know we.
I'm like, if D guy had dropped jewels, I always drop in jewels. I'm taking a break today. I take some. I was taking a break.
Man, you know, but like I said, man, I sit back and I think about a lot. I watch a lot of. I call you guys family. You know what I mean? Just because I don't see you mentally, but I still holler at y'all on YouTube, Facebook,
Right.
Team RG, Global.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I follow a lot of y'all. You know what I mean? Just because
You just got in team. You just got on the Facebook group, right?
Yeah, I just got in there a while back, but what happened was I was in it originally, but then my Facebook page got hacked, so you know I had to start all over and all that. You know I had to go back and look for Trucking Diva. I had to look for her all over again. I followed her back when she was with
KLLM or CR England.
She was with CR England. Then I followed her as
damn, you tell me
LLM, and then what's my other sister over there?
D Silva.
D Silva. I followed her back when
she was doing local.
Yeah, that's how
and then she went to Swift.
Yep.
Then she's at Prime.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been following a lot of y'all for a long time. I just don't, you know, I make my comments, give you the thumbs up. I support y'all. You know, I don't have to sit there. Oh, my comment. I support you.
Well, now you in the video now.
Oh yeah, you know.
So now you can go back like, man, I was dropping some juice. Cause now, who knows where we gonna be for 5 years from now? Like we trying to set up Team RG cookout, Team RG cruise, because there's a lot of people that just love the fact that we sit here and we share our lives, and we doing. And I'm not the only one that's dropping jewels. Like you dropping some serious jewels.
Yeah.
Because everybody got struggle. Everybody got different levels of struggle, but the struggle is the same.
Exactly.
But how you deal with it, how everybody deal with it is different.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this conversation can get scary. It's true though, but it can get very scary. You know what I mean?
But we need to have those real conversations.
Look, at the end of the day, if we can't stick together as a family and put videos up and be true to each other, then who's gonna be true to us as an individual? You know, because I don't want nobody that's gonna constantly lie to me. I want you to always tell me the truth. If it hurt my feelings, guess what? It's gonna either two things gonna happen. Either it's gonna be a positive reaction, or it's gonna be a bad reaction.
Yep.
But either way it go, it's gonna change your life in one way or another.
Right.
So, take the positive. Don't take the negative. Who wants the negative? The negative ain't gonna do nothing but sit there. Oh yeah, man, you know it's negative. I knew he didn't want me to have it anyway. Brother. Man, I appreciate you. I congratulate you on everything that you have done.
Yeah.
You know, just like, hey, I watched that video. Oh man, you know, he got him a car. He looking for houses. Hey, I got knowledge saying, look, man.
Yeah.
Here's this app, man. Look at this app. When you ready to look for a house, when you ready to make that step, man, here you go.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I didn't keep it to myself. You know what I mean? And I was still trying to hit it before we shot this video, before I met him.
Yeah. Yo, Sid, I got this app.
I got this app. I was tearing him up. I know he's probably like, man, who is this crazy dude?
Nah,
but
because I love the meetups.
Yeah, see,
that's why I don't want to come off the road.
Yeah, see,
because it's so many different people. Like I love talking to people because everybody got a story to tell.
Yeah,
everybody got different trials and tribulations, different paths they travel, and I want to get people's story out there.
Yeah.
Basically, I want to be the voice for the voiceless.
Yeah.
That's going to be my new show on TV. When I get my TV show, Voice of the Voiceless. And I'm just going to have the people that's come to my show, we're going to talk about the trials and tribulations that they went through and the things that they did to get out of the trials and tribulations. Mm-hmm. What did you do to get out of debt?
Man.
What was the first step when you thought about like, oh my God, I got to pay this credit card. I got this car note backed up. My cell phone bill keep getting cut off, or you late on the cell phone. What was some of the disciplines and the things you have to let go, some of the things you had to stop doing in life to get better as an individual?
Man, I had to let go of spending. I had to
Spontaneous spending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that. You know?
Impulsive spending, better yet.
Yeah, I had to cut back on that. You know, I was like really like, okay, is this really what I really need to be spending my money on? You know?
That's where I'm at now. Like, is that really a priority?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is it gonna kill me if I don't have it?
Right.
Nah, it ain't gonna kill me. All right, but it's not a necessity. Let it go. Then when you do got it, guess what? You can go back and get it. And guess what? What you might want right then and there, you might not be financially stable to get it. Then when you go back and get it, guess what? It might be cheaper than what you was gonna pay originally.
Yeah.
You know? So I mean, it's all in a give and take situation when it comes to financially. You know what I mean? You gotta put your priorities first. What's more important? Like my priorities, man, my house. Bills is my priority. And then outside of that, then it's the car. Because guess what? You know, you can live in a car, but it ain't all that comfortable. But if you got a house and you make sure all that is paid, you good. Because you can always get around, rather it's not. Well, you got Uber, you got Lyft, you got city transportation. If you live in a major metropolitan city, you got light rails, you got trains, you got all that.
Yep.
You have to get you something that fits in your schedule. That's all you got to do. There's no reason why you making up excuses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, come on, well, I mean,
those individuals that wake up like, man, I'm popped and like, if I can get up and work every day, why can't you?
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm gonna tell you, I was times where I rode a bike back and forth to work.
Wow.
And I'm talking about I was up at 3 in the morning pushing.
Riding a bike.
Man, pushing.
Y'all heard that?
Riding
3 in the morning, he riding a bike to work. How long was the ride?
Man, it took me about 2.5 hours. But you know what though?
It's funny now, but back then it wasn't funny because the struggle was real. 2.5 hour ride on the bike to get to work.
Man, when you got a
Who
car,
wanted?
Man, when you got a car, it only take you 15, 20 minutes. But when you on
But before you had that car, you was pedaling.
Man,
you put miles on your. You was putting miles on them pedals.
Hey, that's why he gave them to me. Use them. You know what I mean? It's called footwork. You know what I mean? You got to be determined.
He said, "My man, salute."
Hey man, I appreciate it.
Yo, 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
From 3 in the morning, you left 3 in the morning. Oh my God, you was getting up. Oh
man.
When you think you got it bad, that's what I tell people. When you think you got it bad, somebody else got it worse.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I said, ain't no reason, man. If you can sit there and kick it out all night till 3, 4 in the morning, man, you can get up just that early and make it to work. Ain't no reason why you can't make it.
Look. Aaron from look what he said. He said he did it.
You got to, man. You got to, because, man, like I said earlier, them bills, man, you got to make your money under any means necessary.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah. Otherwise, the struggle is going to be hard.
Yo, somebody in Team RG, do me a favor. Post this video in the Team RG group. I forgot to do it. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, so, man, I'm just like...
Yeah, my boy Quick just said, don't live above your spending means.
You don't. You're not supposed to.
My mama always told me, don't follow the Joneses.
Because the Joneses will get you left.
And not just that, but if you follow the Joneses, you end up broke.
Yep, you're right.
Cause, they went and got that. I want that too.
Nah.
Oh, they went and got that car. I want that too.
Man.
Oh, they went and got that truck or that house or like, you have to travel your path at your pace. Some people want to just come in and jump ahead like, yo, just come into a company, jump right to the top. You know, the baby steps. First, you got to crawl before you get to the step.
Exactly. Somebody told me in my time of growing up where I had champagne taste but only had beer money.
Yo, you got to run that by them again. That went over my head like a shower rod.
When people try to live outside their means and they got taste for champagne, but you only got beer money.
Right.
You know you cannot sit there and afford that $150 bottle of champagne knowing you only got enough money to buy that Coke 45. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Stay within your means.
Right.
Because in the long run, it's going to pay off, and then you'll eventually be able to bless yourself with the things that you want to have.
Right.
You know, so
Wait, Oakland Raiders said, I rode my bike to work through, wait, where'd it go?
Wait, through the Oakland Hills for 40 minutes on a bike. I salute you, brother. For real.
The Oakland Hills on a bike for 40 minutes.
And I know Oakland. Oakland is not easy. Man, it ain't easy cheesy sliding through Oakland sometimes.
Darren said he heard that analogy before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm very knowledgeable. I was raised by my grandmother, my grandfather.
What was some of... I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
What was some of the game your grandmas gave you?
Ooh, let's see, man. The first game my grandma gave me when I stayed
Yo,
out,
you still got your grandmother around? Because you lost your grandmother when?
I lost my grandma in August of stage 4 cancer.
Man. Yo. His grandmother left game.
Man. And I'm
Your
very
grandmother's still around. Go sit down with your grandmother. Go get some of that game.
Man.
Go get some of that game. Go get some of that knowledge, because grandma got game.
Man.
Trust and believe.
Yeah, she blessed me. But the coolest thing I think I got my real game from, my grandma told me have myself at home before the street lights came on, sin. And I did. And I wanted to kick it and all my work. Man, my grandma gave me a pillow and a blanket and put me in the back of an Oldsmobile and slept in the back seat.
Right.
So I learned a lot, man. That's when I had to really wake up, you know what I mean? And I got into a little trouble, you know, going to jail and all that. And
Right.
my grandma used to tell me, you know, for every action, there was a reaction.
Right.
I was like, you know, being young, you know, grandma don't know, you know, I'm just out here kicking with the fellas, the girls and all that. You learn from that when you get older. That's your wisdom. A lot of people nowadays, I be so mad, sin. Because there's so many youngsters that be out there cussing and disrespecting a lot of these elderlies.
Man.
And they have paved the way for us in so many different ways.
Right.
It's not even funny. I got aunties that I do not disrespect. I don't call them by their name, auntie.
Right.
I don't disrespect nobody older than me. I don't care if you 2 years older than me. It's still called a respect thing.
Yeah.
And they be out there, oh man, act that, oh man, do woo-wop. No, you don't disrespect nobody. That ain't my grandparents. Oh, I don't give a woo-wop.
Yep.
That's not cool.
Yep.
Because that person that you sitting there disrespecting, you can sit there and be having a conversation and learn something from that person instead of walking away with a bad attitude.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, I think I'm blessed right now. My uncle just got out of pen for doing 40 years, see?
Right.
40 years in the pen. I lost my grandma, but I got him. That's my second step of knowledge. And I appreciate him so much. His name is Moses Johnson. Thank you, Unc. I appreciate you being
Shout out to Big Unc.
Man.
For real. So he can see video. Yo, Unc, we shouting you out, Unc.
I'm going to show him this video.
We shouting you out, Unc. What up, Unc?
Man, you know.
Much love, man. You know, much love, man.
Though, you know, but like I said, I try to surround myself around older people because they have the knowledge, they have the wisdom, they have the game.
Yeah.
They know what they've been through life. And if they sitting there talking to you about a situation, they've been through it.
Right.
And they trying to prevent us young men to stand up and be men.
Right.
And stop being just average stereotype men that people see a lot of times, see?
Ooh.
Look
at this comment. It's because black culture has been systematic. Oh, they giving you Jews, God.
Okay, well, you know what? We are the way we are, again, a product of our environment.
Right.
Because me and Sin just had a real man-to-man conversation about these videos.
Right.
You got cars, you got clothes, you got, it's all that. And now videos you can't even understand them. It's just all about women showing off that they body parts that a man can no longer sit there and be like, oh, I want to imagine what that is between him and her. Because everybody in the world has seen it. So that's not even a gift to that man because everybody has seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
So now the next best thing to do is see where her head at. See what kind of knowledge she got now. And if you can't hold a decent conversation with a woman without her throwing up her legs and like, hey, don't even mess with it. Ain't even worth it. Get you a woman that's up here now, because this is what it's all about.
That's what motivates me now.
Exactly. Get you a
what
woman
she's doing with herself.
Exactly.
What she's doing with herself.
Exactly. Because if she ain't doing nothing with herself,
Drop game.
how she gonna be able to help you? How she gonna be able to motivate you? How she gonna be able to support you while you out here on the road? How she gonna take care of them kids because she too busy trying to hit the happy hour at the club? That ain't cool. Wow, man. Get you a woman that's smart. A woman that's family orientated, because that family orientated is going to be the ones that you see that's been married for 30, 40 years. And don't step out that comfort zone, because once you do, you open up that door for somebody else to step in. Don't get mad. Appreciate that.
I got a saying, I'd rather have one loyal woman than a million hoes.
I'm trying to tell you, because guess what? If you walk outside right now and you see all them hoes and you fall in one, guess what?
What?
Was that hole worth falling in?
She,
I'd rather keep my feet on that concrete, because I know she ain't gonna crumble. I ain't gonna fall in. She gonna keep me level.
Game.
And I'm gonna shoot it out there. Tiffany Johnson, baby, I love you. You know who you is. I love that woman. That's what I'm saying, man. Get you a good one, man. I mean, everybody saying no good women out there. You just not looking in all the right. You looking in all the wrong places.
You're looking at the wrong thing.
I'm trying to tell you. Because when you go to KFC, them breasts and thighs ain't what you really think they is. Look at what's up here. It's more than just hips and thighs.
Right.
And I'm being honest.
Right.
You know?
Like, you got to get with somebody that's strong, that's going to, like, with wifey. What's her, like, you got to get with somebody that's building with you and wants to build with you.
Yes.
And when you down, if they is what are they doing to bring you back up? What if you at work? Do you get that phone call like, yo, I just wanted to just, or leave a, like that, yo, babe, I'm so proud of you. And even though we grown men, that coming from our women, like, yo, I'm proud of you, or like when you start doing your little work, oh, you've been doing your push-ups.
Yeah.
You be doing. If your girl came and said, oh, yo, babe, your arms is getting a little big, you gonna be like, oh yeah.
Hey, that's called self-esteem. Builds you up.
Yeah. And we gotta do it back.
Yes, we have to.
We gotta do it back.
I sure make sure, hey, when I'm at work, I make sure I stay to my girl. Hey, babe, we ain't worried about all y'all negativity, but
yeah, I gotta go in here and block somebody right now with the
it's all good though.
They ain't here with the N-word like it's supposed to bother me.
But you know what though? When people do that and they put up them words like that, that just show how ignorant you really is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
they so busy trying to come in and try to make us feel some type of way because they call us an N-word.
But you know what though, Sin? They trying to take us out of our good character. We ain't worried about you.
Because you dropping jewels.
Exactly.
They mad.
Look, if you that mad and you want to feel like you got to disrespect us to make yourself feel good, to build up your self-esteem, then you handle what you got to handle, brother. Because guess what? At the end of the day, she ain't going to sleep good, and I'm going to sleep good too. Matter of fact, I'm going to think about you, and I'm going to pray for you too. How about that?
Yeah, we're going to pray for the lost ones.
Man. Because like they say, hey, man, it's your loss. You don't want to catch up?
We're going to pray for the
It's all right, man. It's going to be all right.
But yes, back to what I was saying. You got to get with the ones that is doing something. Even if she's in school. Because, yo, you can talk to a female. Be like, yo, what you doing with yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Even if she's going to school, or like some of the women at the truck stops, like they cashiers. Okay, might not be the best job, but she's doing something.
Yes. Yeah, I mean
Target.
Yeah, I
mean, Walmart.
Man, because I'll be like,
but you don't want. You gotta push. Some people you gotta push, and some people you can push, but then they don't do nothing. You gotta know when they're like, yo, you know what? How with it?
Yeah, because I know it's like places I go. And oh, excuse me real quick. This is my wife real quick. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, baby. Okay, baby. I'll be there in a minute. I'm just wrapping up with Sin, okay? All right, baby. I will. I love you. I'll see you in a minute, okay?
Shout out to wifey.
All right, baby. I do apologize, but you know when wifey calls, you gotta answer. You know. But, yeah, man, I mean, when you out there, you see a person having a bad day, man, tell them, hey, you know, How's your day going? It's gonna be all right. You know, you don't know what type of day they had or what type of person they didn't reacted with. They probably had a bad day at home. But I'm gonna tell you, a smile and a thank you will go a long way with a person.
Or good morning.
Yes, that one right
like
there.
Every time I buy something at the TA or at the truck stop, you know, oh, that'll be it. Yeah, just like I'll get my coffee in the morning. Oh, that's just a coffee.
Yeah.
You know, but before that, when I approach the counter, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good morning. And then I'll proceed like, how you feeling today?
Yes.
I'm feeling good in yourself. I'm feeling good. Ready to enjoy the day.
Yeah. That's what I say.
Because you don't know what somebody got going on when they leave that job or when they coming from the house.
Yeah.
Because some people going home and they could be by themselves. They could have the rent might be backed up. They don't know how they're going to get the money. They could have got bad news about a family member in the hospital.
A bad relationship. A verbal abuse relationship. A physical abuse relationship. All that stuff is key, man. Just because you're like, I don't put my hands on her. But mentally, physically, and emotionally is the same abuse, man. It's no good to a woman. You can't have a strong woman and be mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing her like that. You have to bring your women's up. Women was not here to be downgraded. They are here to be uplifted because they bring us into the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you one thing. You disrespect your girl, or you beat her, or you do whatever you do. Would you do that to your mama?
Right.
And if you do that to your mom, I don't know what type of man you is. I ain't gonna downgrade you, but that's not a man.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna leave it at, Sin. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I hear you.
But like I said, I appreciate everybody's comments. If I didn't get to everybody's comments and questions, I'll hit you back, you know what I mean, and respond back to your comments and everything. But the most biggest one up that I want to give a shout out to, you know what I mean, Sin, that's your sister, man. I appreciate your sister so much after having that conversation.
Right.
And knowing that your sister was your backbone to help you get to where you at, to be very successful. And a lot of doors is opening up and plenty more is going to open up for you. Sis, I appreciate you because you made this situation right here possible for both of us.
A lot of other
people.
I
appreciate it, yes. And for a lot of others.
Cause she told me, she was like, you got so many views, but not everybody gonna leave a comment, but you don't know who's watching behind the scenes, just taking all the advice and everything you saying and running with it, but never leave a comment. But they applying it to their life.
Yes, exactly. Because like I said, I've been with you for a long time. I didn't see Sin and go on his tablet and, a best friend of his, got into a bad situation. And I mean, like I said, I've been with Sin for a long time. He didn't know. But he know now.
Now the number, you got my number. My number been the same for like 5-6 years, so I'm not changing my number.
Well, hey, you got mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll touch bases and keep everything going, so.
Hey, Big Black, I appreciate that. Yeah. This just brotherly love, man.
Yeah.
Brotherly love. That's it. That's what this is about. Me sharing my story, his story, y'all story, because we all got a story to share.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be able to have everybody in my video, so years later when we older in life and we retired, you can go back and look like, man, I remember that. I remember the good time. Because it's just like when you listen to that feel-good music, it takes you back to that time when you didn't have bills.
Yes.
When you were still a kid, you were still running around. You ain't have to worry about, damn, I got rent to take care of.
Exactly.
Running around and then back then, that's when we was all rushing to get older. I can't wait till I get older. Now I'm like, damn, why I rush to get older?
Not that one, but a lot of them is saying, oh, man, I wasn't ready to be an adult. I want to go live back with my mama. Nah, it's too late. You asked for it.
Right.
Now fill them shoes, man. Come on.
Right.
It ain't hard to fill no shoes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just don't wear any shoes bigger than your feet.
Right.
That's all it is to it, And Team RG, it's a brotherhood. It's a brotherhood. I mean, when I mean brotherhood, it's not just about men It's everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a brother. Just like, you know, we out here, we help each other. We give each other knowledge. We do what we can to
inspire each other. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Key word, uprise.
Uprise. That's the key thing.
Uplift others, to let others know. I'm glad you just said that. And you know what? Because it was the dude that was asking about Warner with the felony.
Yes.
I wanted to tell everybody, yo, if you got a felony, don't feed energy in it. Don't sit. What I mean by that is, don't sit and be like, yo, yeah, this is going to affect me. Don't look at it like I'm not going to let this. That's how you got to say, I'm not going to let this felony affect me.
Look,
you're going to get 100. You might get 20 doors closed. I spoke to a homie one time. I was here in Cali. He called me because his little brother put him onto my video. He came home from jail for a murder, did his time, came home. And he was like, yo, I was about to go back to the dumb nonsense in the street until my little brother put me onto your video and your sin. I kept going to companies that kept saying no. I'll go to a company or I'll call a company. No. I'll go back to watching your video when I was at Warner at the time, and I was like, don't let somebody tell you no.
Yes.
He's like, I'll call the next one. No. Back to the video. Call the next one. No. Back to the video. He was like, and guess what? Somebody finally said yes.
Exactly. But another thing though, saying is, a lot of people that have felonies, whatever state you're in, do your research and get your get your record sponged, get it closed, get it locked, do whatever you do. A lot of places you might think is all expensive, it might cost you about $100-$200.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it's that serious, go into getting it sponged. So therefore what? If it's sponged, it's locked, guess what? Can't nobody see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's another way of closing that no opportunity door. So then guess what? It opens up another door for you. So like I said, it's all about footwork and research. Your research is gonna help you out with your footwork.
Right.
Your footwork is gonna help you be successful. And what's up after successful? Sky's the limit.
And share your knowledge.
Yes, share.
Because start planting that field, that harvest.
Yep.
Start planting that seed. I take time to do my research so I can pass it to y'all, and I don't look for money back. Because the blessings just falling. The blessings is just falling because I get to do more videos.
Yes.
Because more people like, yo, Sin, because of you, I got my CDL. Yo, Sin, because of you, me and my wife is about to get a house. Yo, Sin, because of you, you know. And I don't let that go to my head, because that's why I took my subscribers and put it on private so nobody could see what my subscribers was.
Yes.
Because I don't want people to look at my channel like, oh, he got such and such amount of subscribers. It ain't about that. It's about what inspiration I can give you to help you be able to take care of your family, so your family, your kids can have better for the future. Because ain't nobody really caring about nobody else's family. Everybody out trying to get their home.
Okay, I just read a comment where somebody just said failure to pay child support is a felony. Okay, that might be true, but guess what? It ain't a felony if you go out there and get you a job. Make some type of money. At least let them.
My sister says that. As long as you send them something,
it's better than nothing.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
If you send them something, yes, you might not be getting it knocked down, but you know what? Some people be so frustrated, like, man, this is bull, this is bull, this is bull, this is bull. And yo, so you might have to work 2 jobs. Some people owe so much back child support, they don't want to work.
Yeah, exactly. But then guess what though? You don't pay it, you can't get no license. Then you looking at jail time. So guess what?
And if they don't catch you on that, what type of life will you have for the future? Let's forget about, we can't forget about that stuff, but what type of future are you gonna have for yourself? Because see, she gonna be with the next dude, and they're gonna be living comfortable, but you living however.
Yeah.
You're not even leaving. You're not even living. Sorry, wrong choice of word. You're not even living. You're surviving.
Yep.
Living is when you know you got your debt taken care of, and you can sit and like, oh, okay, you got a little money in the bank. Okay, I can breathe.
Yes, exactly.
That's living. When you like, oh well, shit, you know what? I'm gonna go buy that TV. You know, because not but you on the TV because as soon as you get money, you want to go buy it. But hey, you know what? I want me a nice TV. I want me a nice car.
But you have to work for it.
But you have to every day. Like I said, I'm not going home no time soon. Why? I should not be going home if my money's not right.
Exactly.
Because I can't go home and lay on my bed and be comfortable. It mentally bothers me.
Exactly. Especially knowing that, hey, them bills, where they at? You know what I mean?
And then to go home and the only money you really went home with was to pay the bills? Nah. I just told my brother-in-law, I said, yo, I'm not coming home till my money right.
Man, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta do that run. What would you call it? The blitz?
Supernova.
Supernova. There you go.
And everybody was tripping off that. Yo, that's too long. You tripping. First of all, I'm far from tripping because I done did 2 years struggling. Mm-hmm. So 9 months, 6 months of being on the road, and this is my passion. It ain't a job.
Yeah.
YouTube is the job.
Yes.
Doing videos and all that editing, and that's tedious.
Yeah. This
riding.
Man, come on, you ride around the city all day burning gas for nothing.
Hey, I got a travel agent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you going over to Arizona today.
Yeah.
That's how I get the videos on the mountains. They sending me, like, my first time going up through Oakland. And I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. It's nice, man.
Now, I got that experience in the 18-wheeler, but, man, I'm like, this is just the sign that I know God is going to put me at a Raider game this year.
Yeah. But
then you just said, yo, Sin, we got to go to the Raider game.
Hey,
and then I was speaking to a partner from Team RG.
Uh-huh.
He was like, yo, Sin, we going to the Raider game this year. Then there's somebody else in Team RG. Yeah. So,
like a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, well, what happened if we can't afford the tickets? Guess what? I was telling a lot of people, look, you can't afford the tickets, you can still tailgate. Have fun. You know what I mean? The whole thing is a life-changing experience where we can all sit back and have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Yeah. Having a good time, remembering. You got to take out time to remember moments.
Right.
If you sit there and just work, and you never went out of town, or you just, what moments do you have?
Right. Like your wife brought up, like, yo, he in a helicopter?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to do the helicopter ride.
Man, she was like, well, where his truck at? I said, and Sam was like, oh, my truck right there.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. You getting paid to travel. You getting paid to open up opportunities and windows for yourself that a lot of people won't even go out to step out and try to do.
Hey, some people wake up Monday morning going to jobs that they can't stand.
Do something about it.
I got to go to Vegas and be in a casino and stay in a New York hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been able to do that with the money I was making back home.
Yeah.
I would have never even saw Vegas except from TV. But Vegas is a whole different experience from TV.
Yeah.
Compared to being there in real life, and you be like, yo.
Man, Vegas is nice. I was just down there in October. I helped move my auntie down there. I enjoy Vegas so much, just walking the strip. You know what I mean? It was cool. I had a blast. You know, it's just life expectancy. You know what I mean? And just enjoy it.
Right.
You know, it's not all about, you know, oh, well, I got to do this or I got to have that. No, man. Life, you got to enjoy for what it is. Life is good. You know, so. But yeah, see, I'm going to get on to the house.
For sure.
Know what I mean, wifey, I got work in the morning at 6 in the morning, so I'll be up at like 4:15. But yeah, I gotta get this going, man. But I appreciate everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody's comments. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold Sam up too long. I know you've been running. I know you probably want to get him some rest. I know I gotta get me some. And yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody. You know?
It's all love, man.
So
and you know, when I'm gonna put this truck stop right in my boop, boop, boop.
Man, like I said, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm right here. Like I said, I'm only 2 exits away from here.
Yep.
So, you know, if you here, you know what I mean? Hey, your wifey ain't doing nothing. You here? Hey, you know, come to the house.
Right.
Have dinner with us. You know what I mean?
We definitely got to put that on the schedule.
Oh, most definitely. You know, and
Then we're gonna get wifey's perspective of a hardworking woman and let her tell some of her trials and tribulations. Because we need to get some of the. I need to get that with. I gotta catch some of the female truckers out here and let them tell some of the trials and tribulations they went through.
Yeah.
Because Team RG, you know, it ain't just all guys. We have, you know, females in there, and I want to be able to start getting females involved with the legacy.
Exactly. You have to. You know what I mean? Because everybody's opinion counts. You know, it's just not one.
Because something you said today is going to help somebody change their life for tomorrow.
Exactly. Like I said, it's going to do one or two things. It's going to either bring positive or negative out of this. You know what I mean? If we're not expecting y'all to grasp everything that we say, take out portions of nutrients that
applies to
you. You know?
Yep.
So, but man, that's it, man. You know, I can't say much. You know, I didn't gave up. The knowledge is out there. You know, can't nobody take it from us. It's already out there. It's an internet world.
Yeah.
So it's all in you to pick and grab what you want out of it, what nutrients you gonna take out of it, what steps you gonna make. Cause we can't hold your hand. We didn't give you the knowledge.
That's it.
That's all we can do.
Be sure everybody hit that thumb. Oh, they already on top of the thumbs up. It's 43 people with 43 thumbs up. I love y'all. Y'all the best. I appreciate all of y'all. But hey, we gonna get up out of here. We gotta go take this picture too. We gotta get up under one of these lights.
Man.
And
take all my brothers and sisters real quick that's out there on that road, be safe. Be safe, man. Make it back home to your family and your loved ones. And we sure want to make sure you safe.
Right. So on that note, I'm going to play this old school joint right here. Hey, it ain't nothing but
man.
That's how you gotta ride, you know what I mean? Alright, y'all, we out of here later.